Hey there, welcome back to Comfy Cat Yoga. My name is Phoenix, and we're going on to day 3 of our Mellow Movement Challenge. Today is a restorative yoga flow meant to de-stress and unwind the body. So I would invite you to have a blanket. It can be any blanket, it doesn't have to be one of these cotton ones. And I would also invite you to grab a bolster if you have it. If you don't have a bolster, you can also just use a large pillow or maybe a couple of pillows. You can also use a foam roller, but that's less comfortable. So I would invite you to get something with a little bit of squish. And then once you have that, go ahead and roll out your mat and we'll get started. All right, so we're going to start with the bolster at the top of our mat. We can keep our blanket just under our butt here if you would like, or you can move it if you want to just be flat on the ground. It really depends on where you're practicing today. We're going to come into a laying down position, interlacing our fingers and resting them on our stomach. Maybe closing our eyes or softening our gaze here. Just bringing our full attention to our breath. Since this is a restorative yoga flow, you're going to notice that we're going to hold poses for quite a long time. But the idea is that they should be non-strenuous to the body, should just give you a nice stretch, nice feeling, nice connection. Really focus on that breath. Inhaling for 4 seconds, exhaling for 4 seconds. Great job. We're going to bring our left knee up, interlacing our fingers over it, and just holding it there. We're not going to deliberately pull it towards our chest this morning. We're just going to let the weight of our arms and our hands gently pull it towards us, but we're not making any effort here. You're welcome to have your eyes closed for this entire practice, just listening to my cues instead. Feeling that gentle pressure in your hip flexor. Letting your foot be relaxed. We're not flexing it, we're not pointing it, we're just letting it be how it wants to be. We're going to pull this knee over to the right side of our body. We're going to also twist ourselves with it, coming to our side. Rolling back nice and gently here. We're going to release that knee, let it fall straight on the mat, bringing our hands back to our stomach. Feeling our breath. Letting the breath be nice and gentle. Gentle and deep. We're going to bend the right knee this time. Interlacing our fingers over it. Once again, we're not putting any effort into this. We're just letting our arms be nice and heavy. Letting that hip flexor and our leg do what it's going to do. Go ahead and roll with the knee all the way over to the left side, coming onto the side of our body, still holding on to the knee. Rolling back to center. And gently releasing that knee, letting the leg fall straight, bringing the hands back to the stomach. We're going to bend both knees here. We're going to butterfly them out. Try to have the soles of your feet touching one another. Your feet may slide away from your body, and that's okay. Just let them do what they're going to do. Let your legs be nice and heavy, gently stretching the hamstrings here. A reclined butterfly. Go ahead and bring the knees together. Maybe flutter your eyes open as we change our position. We're just going to come up to a seated position here. And then coming up onto our knees in a tabletop. We're going to bring our bolster, our pillow, right underneath us. It should be right between the knees, coming up to our chest. And then we're going to let the knees slide out and the chest come down into a supported frog here. You can rest your head on the mat. You can rest your head on your hands. If your bolster is extra long, you can also rest it on that. You can fold your arms in front of you, bringing your forehead to your arms and just relaxing. Coming back up into our tabletop, however you need to do that. We're going to keep the bolster where it is. We're going to keep the knees slightly closer together, just about the width of the mat, sending our body back and resting our forehead on the bolster, stretching the arms out into a supported child's pose. You can also rest your chin if that feels better to you. Letting all the stress, all the anxiety melt away. Awesome job. We're going to come back up. We're going to move our bolster to go across our mat. It's going to be right under our shoulder blades once we lay back down here. Shoulder blades to mid-back. Mine is pretty wide, so it'll stretch that entire length, and I'm also kind of short. So we're going to gently lay over our bolster, having a nice arch in the back here. Relaxing into it. You can put an additional pillow under your neck, or maybe roll up your blanket and put it under your neck if you would like to. If this feels comfortable to you though, that's perfect. We're going to have our knees slightly bent as well. Maybe rest your hands on your stomach, noticing that change in breath, and noticing the gentle stretch in your back. Gently come back up to seated. We're going to move our bolster one more time here, bringing it under the knees. You can straighten your legs here, or you can keep them bent, whatever feels good to you. If you want to be completely relaxed, I would relax your legs all the way so that your heels are on the mat, but your toes are up in the air so that your body isn't doing any of the work here. We're going to lay back down. Bringing our hands to our stomach. Maybe turning our head to one side or the other. Or just looking up at the ceiling. Feeling the slight elevation in the legs. Make those breaths nice and long. Try for 6 seconds and 6 seconds each. Go ahead and bend the knees, reaching up to grab your bolster, bringing it over to the right side of your body. We're going to turn our body all the way onto its side. I like to have my knees bent for this. You can keep them straight if you would like to. We're going to rest the bolster right on our arm here, bringing it nice and close into the body, resting our head on it, and then straightening the other arm over it. Go ahead and gently lift the head, pushing the bolster off to the side. You can also keep it onto your head as we move into Savasana here, rolling the body, flattening the back, flattening the legs, resting the hands to each side, palms facing up, relaxing our feet, our legs, our hips, our back, our spine, our shoulders, our arms, our hands, our neck, and our head, coming into Savasana, accepting the calm, accepting the restoration. You can stay in this position for as long as you'd like. Maybe roll onto your right side when you're ready, wiggling the fingers and the toes, coming into our new day, or maybe our new night. Thank you for letting me lead our practice today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. If you have any suggestions, leave them there as well. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste, take peace, and we'll see you later.